thunderstorms, bad weather. So I wasn't even going to come out. It's midday. I keep looking at the radar and I don't see anything bad just yet. I'm going to get a little bit wet. Stay tuned. Like I said, I'm going to get a little wet. I'll be keeping my eye on the radar as the day goes along because there's supposed to be bad thunderstorms coming, so more than likely I'm not going to be staying out very long. I believe it's going to be a finesse fishing kind of day. Like I said, I got out here in the middle of the day, which I don't like to do. I like to start early or early morning or later in the evening. First fish of the day is it's a good one, whatever it is. Not that good, but I'll take it. Felt good. I got something big, whatever it is. Kind of acting like a catfish. And it is. Nice big channel cat. It's one of the many reasons I like throwing a swim bait. It'll catch anything. It's a nice channel. Now I've got to clean my hands off. I'm going to get wet at some point, but just hoping to come out and catch a few fish before it happened. All right, I had to slow down and just drag a worm. With this front here, they're not that active. I'm surrounded by thunderstorms right now. Keep hearing thunder, but right now, not too bad. Ooh. Nice big spot right there. That's got to be 2 pounds. So I just moved a little, you know, shallow, throwing a worm. These fish here are moving up, you know, thinking about spawning. That tells me there should be some more along here. This is just kind of a traditional, spawning area for these fish. Just a series of shallow points and whoop, you got it. Oh. Bit my worm in half. Just so happens that I've got more. More than likely, that was a smaller fish. Wind is blowing me right where I don't want to be. There we go. Ooh, he's a jumper. And this would be Mr. Largemouth. Ah, that's a good largemouth. Nice one. 1.5 pounds probably. I think these fish are still pre-spawn, but they're getting, yeah, we keep having these fronts and everything. It's chilly today. And you can almost always catch bass on a worm. I fished around this morning here, and when I got here, and didn't really catch much. And I just knew, you know, if I want to catch bass, you can always catch some bass on a worm. So this is just a tiny little point. It's got rocks on it. My fish have come kind of off the point, kind of back in the little. It's a little bit slower fishing, but I enjoy fishing a worm myself. My advice to anybody learning how to fish, whatever lake you fish, pick an area of the lake. Doesn't have to be a huge area, and just learn that area. And then also pick a couple of lures that you're comfortable with. Learn how to fish them. You don't have to fish with all the latest new, you know, there's new lures every day, it seems like. Sometimes just the old traditional lures are. This is just a finesse worm that I make myself. The reason I make them myself is I enjoy it for one, and I can make the colors that I want, the color combinations that you just can't buy. Plus, I save a lot of money. You know, after I use these worms a few times, I'll collect them out of the bottom of my boat and remelt them and make them again. Yeah, I'm having to work for them. They're not turned on. I've got some weather that way that I'm kind of keeping my eye on. Sky's getting a little bit dark over there. That first spot took my worm pretty deep, but I pinched down the barbs on my hooks and I can, you know, get them out without hurting the fish 99% of the time. There we go. Just what I wanted. It's a good one, I think. Pulling drag, so I know it's a good fish. Ooh. Oh man. Took it a little bit deep there. That's why I pinched down my barbs. But check out that spotted bass. Look at the amber colored eyes. Is that not a beautiful fish? That's probably two pounds. That kind of makes my day right there. That fish was really shallow. I'm not going to fish too much longer. Getting a little bit too wet for my liking. Nice spot. Okay, thanks for tuning in. My plan was to get off the water before the heavy rain came in, and obviously I failed at that. But I got a few fish, some good ones. Thanks for tuning in. Please subscribe, click the thumbs up. Come back and fish with me next time.